This is the first dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at Shirley. Shirley is a spayed female 8-year-old Doberman. A very friendly, very outgoing. They tell me she likes to be a goof. She loves to go for walks, but she pulls. And she's very strong. She loves attention. She loves to be petted. She's really big on butt scratches and belly rubs. No sit, and she gives paw. Seems to be good with everybody. They're assuming that she'll be good with kids too. We don't quite know about cats. Shirley, hey, look this way because you've got a pretty face. She has an absolutely lovely face. She is very strong, but very, very sweet, and just an absolutely wonderful girl. Middle-aged, so am I, but absolutely lovely. Her name is Shirley. Okay, the dog you're looking at now is Benji. Benji is a 5-year-old neutered male. He's a wire-haired terrier hound mix. This is a very playful, bouncy, happy dog. Loves all kinds of toys and will throw balls at you when he's ready to play. He knows sit, come, and stay. He should go to a home with older kids. Not real comfortable with the younger ones. And he needs some leash training. But he is a sweet and wonderful guy. And he's got whiskers. He's just as cute as he can be, and his name is Benji. Toby T is an 8-year-old puggle. Very sweet, loves to be petted, loves playing tug of war. He knows sit and stay. He lost an eye when he's a puppy. He's used to it by now, and he functions very well with just one eye. He's good with kids. He takes treats gently. And it says here, he walks well on a leash, but he doesn't walk well on a leash when he's excited. And he's so excited to be out of his cage and around people that he's choking himself to try to get close just to be petted and just to be loved. This is a dog that really, really wants people. He wants a home. He wants someone to play with him. He wants somebody to love him up every day of his life, and his name is Toby T. The dog you're looking at now is Laverne. She's a 6-year-old spayed female Dobe. Little shy with strangers, but warms up quickly. She loves going for walks, loves playing with plush toys. She knows sit, she gives paw, and is very gentle when she takes treats. She loves to be petted, and she'll just sit in front of you for as long as you're willing to pet her. She's an absolutely beautiful girl, and you can bring her a little closer. And she's also a very happy girl. You can see she wanted to explore in the snow, and she's very curious about everything going around. But her best thing, her best trick, and her all-time favorite thing in all the world is just to be loved, and that's what she needs. Laverne needs someone to take her home and just love her. The dog you're looking at now is Little Oso. Little Oso is an 8-year-old neutered male Chihuahua, very scared of new people. But if you take your time, he warms up with no problems, knows no commands, and he can be picky with his treats. He's frightened. He doesn't understand why he's here. He's overwhelmed by the strange place, the big dogs, the noise, and everything else. He's very, very sweet. There's no aggression in him, but he needs somebody who's going to have the time and the patience to just make him feel safe and secure and loved. This is a teeny-weeny little fragile guy. Not a small child dog by any stretch of the imagination, but boy, he'd make a terrific companion for a senior. He is a wonderful, happy, loving little guy who doesn't understand why life has kicked him into a shelter at his age, and he really, really, really needs to go home. His name is Little Oso. The dog you're looking at now is Puccini. Puccini is a neutered male shepherd boxer. He's 11 years old. So he's an older fellow, but he sure doesn't act it. Big goof off. Especially if you give him a jolly ball, he'll play for hours. He knows sit, he gives paw. He does pull on the leash sometimes. Likes meeting new people, likes dogs, likes going for walks. He is very strong, and he does not in any way act his age. He's a huge handful to hold on to. He needs somebody to teach him how to walk on a leash. But very frankly, this guy loves people so much that he's ecstatic to be out and ecstatic to be petted, and he wants to get as close as he can and slobber all over you big doggy kisses. So if you're willing to take in an older guy who really needs someone who's willing to take in an older guy, This is a wonderful, happy, outgoing, friendly, goofy boy who simply adores people and adores being with people. And he would rather be with a person and rather be petted than have a treat. So, I mean, take a look at him, see how happy he is and how huge he is. Come here, handsome. Oh, yes. Is that what you wanted? Oh, yes. No, no, you can't come in my lap. He thinks he could be a lap dog, and he can't. But he's incredibly loving and very, very happy. His name is Puccini, and he really, really wants a forever home. The dog you're looking at now is Bill. Bill is a neutered male. He's 7 years old, and they're suspecting Greyhound Lab mix for him, but they simply don't know because he came in as a stray. He is sweet and happy, and if you look at this is one of those dogs that when you look at his eyes, you just see the love in there. This dog loves everyone. He's great. He's playful. He's happy. He's beautiful. But more than anything else, he has that temperament you're looking for. This is a sweetheart. This is a loving, medium-sized, happy dog with lots and lots and lots of good years. Seems to get along with people, seems to get along with every dog he meets. Bill never met someone who was a stranger to him because he reaches out and he wants love. So if you're looking for a gorgeous guy, and he is, that white on his black is absolutely beautiful. And he does sit when you tell him to sit. I mean, so he's had some training. We simply don't know how much. But we do know that he's lovely. And even more important than that, we know that he's loving. This is Bill, and Bill's looking for a home of his own. And this is the last dog we're going to show you today, and he is our special needs dog. His name is Cuddy. He is a neutered male lab mix. He's about 7 years old. He came in heartworm positive, and he's being treated for his heartworm disease. During the time that he's being treated, when he's in treatment, he needs a quiet place. He can't get too excited because that can be dangerous for a dog undergoing heartworm treatment. He is very sweet. He's good with kids. He's great with cats. He appears to be housebroken. He's very loving. He's very gentle. I mean, I could go on and on about this guy. Everything about him is good. So if you were willing to adopt a dog, and for the period of time that he's on heartworm until he tests clear, keep him from running and try to keep him from getting wild and hysterical and happy, which is not easy with a lab whose temperament tells him to be wild, hysterical, and happy. But if you were willing to invest the time in just petting him and loving him, which would make him very happy, when he's through with the treatment, you will have an outgoing, happy, beautiful, loving dog who is healthy and only wants a family of his own. His name is Cuddy. He's going to take a little special care when you first get him home, but boy, he'll repay you 1,000 times. Cuddy is a sweetheart, and he's looking for a home.